This now, the National Union of Metal Workers of South Africa wants the entire Eskom board fired. The union says the board and the executive management team are technically incompetent. The embattled power utility recorded a staggering loss of over 20 billion rand in the last financial year. Well, NUMSA spokesperson Hlubi Majola joins me now to discuss this. Ms. Hlubi Majola, thank you very much for your time. Firstly, do you have a view on the over 200 senior managers who are looking for a raise when they already earn in excess of R1 million?
Good morning, Oli, and good morning to your viewers. When it comes to that issue of the 200 managers who are looking for a raise, at this point as a union, we don't have a position on that. What we have said in the past, however, is that Eskom's senior management staff is bloated. And if retrenchments were ever to take place at Eskom, they should begin at that level.
Talk to us then about your unhappiness with the work of the board and the executive management team there. Why do you want them fired?
Well, indeed. I mean, it's quite strange for us that the Minister of Public Enterprises, Pravin Gordhan, has made a decision to appoint Jabu Mabuza as the chairperson of the Eskom board. It's obvious to us that this board, together with its executive management, are clueless about running the state-owned entity. We've said this repeatedly, time and time again, and these results have proven exactly what we've been saying. And it is for this reason that we believe that they should be removed. The entire board, the entire executive management should be removed. They don't know how to run Eskom. In fact, they are running, and we don't understand, or we see no justification for why Jabu Mabuza should be able to hold both the positions of chairperson of the board and CEO. Secondly, we also believe that Jabu Mabuza should be removed because he's conflicted. He himself has admitted to the fact that he has business interests at Eskom.
And that's something he has declared.
But I mean, you're chairperson of the board, and now you're going to be the acting CEO. There's a definite conflict of interest. It doesn't matter that you declared it. It's improper, and he should not hold that position.
Ms. Hlubi Majola, talk to us about what sacrifices you, as people who represent the large majority of workers there, are willing to sacrifice on your part. You've spoken about the bloated structure at the top level, but there's also the view that Eskom is generally bloated also at a lower level.
Well, yes, when we hear that narrative being peddled over and over again, as if that is actually at the heart of Eskom's debt crisis, the truth of the matter is that the reason, one of the things that actually is responsible for Eskom's cost drivers is not the staffing levels or the wage bill. It's the cost of coal. Eskom CEO has confirmed that it's the cost of coal that is responsible for its cost drivers, and that remains the case. And the fact that they've made very few interventions on that front. Eskom is still paying more for coal than it needs to pay. The other cost driver is the build program on Medupi and Kusile, the cost overruns that skyrocketed, and also the independent power producer program is having a massive impact on Eskom's balance sheet. But this board and this management is refusing to tackle those issues. Instead, they're busy focusing on restructuring the entity in the interests of private capital. They want to pursue the independent power producer program because, of course, we know the beneficiaries of this program are those who are connected to the ANC government elite. And for us, these are completely unacceptable solutions for the crisis at Eskom.
Ms. Hlubi Majola, thank you very much for your time. She is